Something that we learned while researching this topic was the governor of Arkansas was trying to prevent black people from coming inside the school because it was a white school and not for black people. Little Rock citizens voted in a mass majority against integration, and the schools remained closed other than one student. The rest of the Little Rock Nine completed their high school careers via correspondence or at other high schools across the country.
The Little Rock Nine overcame adversity, helped make desegregation more normal, and made a difference in American schools. Without their popularity, it would have taken American schools longer to desegregate. The crisis in Little Rock is considered to be one of the most important events in the African American civil rights movement.
Our project integrates the history fair theme, debate, and diplomacy because the Little Rock Nine wanted to attend an all-white high school, but people didn't want people of color to go to the white school because they were black. Desegregation laws did exist, but people did follow them, and the Little Rock Nine thought that they were not respecting the government laws, so that might have made them feel angry and frustrated. The anger and frustration made it up to the Supreme Court, and they declined the Little Rock School District's request to delay desegregation. Desegregation made by their own Brown v. Moore ruling. Okay.
Craig Rains, a white senior at Central during the 1957-1958 school year, reflected, "I began to change from being a moderate who, if I had my way, would have said, let's don't integrate because it's a state's right to decide. I changed to someone who felt a real sense of compassion for these students and felt like they deserved something." We thought this was a good example of people's minds changing after the Little Rock Nine sparked protest.
Okay, President Eisenhower addressed the nation on television from the White House. On the evening of September 24, in his address, he called attention to the necessity of law and order and to his obligation as president to support and ensure the carrying out of the decisions of the federal court. He also reminded Americans that surgeonity was a blight on the international image of the United States in Midwest of the Cold War.
Okay.
Due to the segregation, Eisenhower said, "We are portrayed as a violator of those standards of conduct which the peoples of the world united to proclaim in the Charter of the United Nations." There they affirmed faith in fundamental human rights and in the dignity and worth of the human person, and they did so without distinction as to race, sex, language, or religion.
This piece helps support our argument because when the president goes on television, people will listen and hopefully support the cause. People will think it's important since it got big enough for the president to talk about it. It's possible a lot of people didn't even know it was happening and brought up awarenesses when they saw the president speaking on television.
This topic matters because the Little Rock Nine made national news and it brought awareness to what was happening at Central High School to the Little Rock Nine. People started to realize that the black students were having trouble getting into white schools, and it encouraged more people to get together and protest for the Little Rock Nine. Our topic is significant in history because this was a time when there was a lot of segregation and there was a lot of fighting between white and black people. The Little Rock Nine helped open white schools to black students by raising awareness about desegregation that was still going on in the country.
These two people are here today expressing their feelings to the Little Rock Nine members. One of the people is apologizing for what they do, and the other one is talking about what they did. And all of these people now realize what they have done and know about segregation.
Bags put on your chair. And Ernest, I was in your gym class, and I saw the results of your gym clothes when someone had urinated through the vents on your clothes. I did witness the wet towels that were tied in knots. I was 15, 16 years old, and most of these kids, you can't see past your nose. And you don't understand, or you don't realize what impact this is going to have on future generations. You react to a situation. And
did you feel badly then doing nothing?
I felt bad because we're all people.
Family. I was raised in a racist family. And the main reason I want to be here today is to tell you how regretful I am for causing what should have been the best year of your life the most miserable. I went along because I was afraid. You can't imagine for 38 years how badly I have felt. That does not do anything for what happened. That does not, I'm just sorry. I'm very sorry.
And what are you most sorry about? The way you behaved, the way you were thinking, the way you were raised, what?
For not doing what I knew was wrong. I can tell you that every day of my life at Central was in fear. I cannot remember my homeroom teacher's name, but I can remember on the corner of 14th and Park Street, white men trying to turn over a 1954 Chevrolet with an elderly black man in it. The fear, to this day, I get chill bumps. I did nothing. I went alone. My participation was chanting. But it was awful, and I was so afraid, and I knew it was wrong. I was only 15.